Alright guys, we're back with another episode where today we're going to be talking about childhood existentialism and stuff like that. It's pretty freaking cool. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the family favorite. If you never watched this when you were growing up, you got picked last for all the sports. Nobody wanted to hug you. Even your mother spit on you when you were a little kid. And that show, of course, I'm talking about is Backyardigans. The Backyardigans was a show. It aired from 2004 to 2013, and it was about these 5 animal creatures that lived side by side in their nice suburban houses where they play make-believe and go on little adventures in their backyards, otherwise known as the Backyardigans. Anyways, with every tree comes its bad fruits, and it's not necessarily saying that the show was a bad tree, but it definitely had a few rotten apples along the way. And the main apple we're going to be talking about today is episode 18, Monster Detectives. Yeah, we'll get on with it. So, the episode starts off with Pablo as the soccer monster, a ruthless monster that likes to beat soccer balls unconscious over the head and kick them around, you know, a real monster. Think evil like Count Chocula. Yeah, that's it. We're going with Pablo is Count Chocula's baby daddy. That's all you need to know, really. So he's singing a little song, singing his heart out about how much he likes to abuse his victims, and then he finds this nice, vulnerable pink soccer ball, and he's like, "Ah, baby, that looks like some fine prey right there. That soccer ball, that pink little soccer ball." And so, you know, soccer ball tries to run away. It doesn't matter. He kicks it around a bit and takes it to his castle. Enter Uniqua. Uniqua's little soccer fanatic. You know, Uniqua likes to play soccer. That's the soccer ball. You know, she looks around and she's like, "Oh crap, my soccer ball's missing. I guess I better call a private investigator." That's, yeah, you know, maybe just rolled off. Nope, private investigator. There we go. So, she hires Tyrone, who, little does she know, is a monster detective. And for some reason, they already know that it's a soccer monster and where the soccer monster is. So, you know, that's good. You know, that's always nice to know. And they go off to find the soccer monster in the castle. And that's what starts the journey off. Everybody caught up? No? Alright, that's too bad. So they arrive at the castle, and, you know, Tyrone, of course, he's the monster detective. He's like, "Yo, what are you gonna do? You gonna walk in the front door? No. You gotta follow my lead." And they end up walking through the front door. Tyrone, you know, goes up to Uniqua, is like, "Listen, you can't play soccer with the soccer monster, or else you'll turn into a soccer monster yourself." And so, you know, it's like, think about it like zombies, right? Or like vampires, you know? You don't want to turn into that. Not like Twilight, you know, don't think Twilight when you think of vampires. Think about Hotel Transylvania. You don't want to be that. You know, Uniqua, she's very upset that her soccer ball's been stolen from her. So she picks up a trophy and, like, throws it down on the ground, you know, in defiance. And the soccer monster can hear that because, you know, he's got big ears. You know, soccer monsters always got big ears. So then Tyrone and Uniqua, they have to go and, you know, they gotta run away from the monster because the monster's, you know, gonna hurt them, right? So, you know, soccer monster sings a little song about how he'd like to infect the populace, bring about the world's end, you know, kicking soccer balls, become the reigning lord, you know, just, you know, villain stuff. While he's distracted, the monster detective and Uniqua, they're able to make their way down to the soccer arena, the stadium, the torture dungeon, as many fanatics would call it. They find Uniqua's soccer ball, which is amazing. But then the soccer monster, he plays a trick. He looks at Uniqua and thinks, "Wow, I can infect her because she's dumb and she doesn't know what I'm talking about." And so he plays the sad act of, "Oh man, I can't play with anybody. I can't play soccer with anybody." And so she's an idiot, right? She goes, "I'll play soccer with you," and kicks the ball over to the soccer monster. And so he's like, "Aha, you fool." And she turns into a soccer monster. You can almost see her writhing in pain. So Tyrone now has to deal with 2 soccer monsters. And he gets out of there. You know, he starts running. And so Unique was like, Uniqua now, there's no Uniqua. There's Soccer Monster 1 and Soccer Monster 2. Tyrone is able to run away, and he holds himself down upstairs, and he's like, I failed Uniqua. I failed her. And he just feels so much grief because he saw her turn into a soccer monster right before his eyes, and he can't live with himself. And so after singing a song about how much he wants to end his own life, he goes down to the soccer monsters and he plays soccer with them. And that's how the episode ends. Yeah, that's how the episode ends. It's like, backyard to explore. What did we see from this? It was essentially a search and rescue mission gone wrong. The soccer monster was able to capture the two people that entered his castle and convert them into soccer monsters. And that's how the episode ends. Essentially with a suicide. So if you stayed around this long, next Backyardigans episode that's probably going to be coming out is talking about Tyrone as the Pie Ninja. It's the Pie Samurai of sorts. See you guys later. Subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. Peace.